Now, if you didn't know, I'm a huge BMW fanboy. I own one, my dad owns one, and I'm part of like a BMW club thing. I love them. The driving experience is just on another level, and in my opinion, every sporty BMW is special. The M3s, the 135i's, the 440i's, if it has a strong motor, chances are the car will be a blast to drive. But every now and again, BMW makes a truly special and super rare car. And today we are going to take a look at some of the rarest and most special BMWs ever made. Now let's start this list off with the BMW O2 range of cars. Now, the BMW O2 range revolutionized the small performance sedan market in the 70s, and the O2 is still a popular model and has been the basis for the later 3 Series cars. And one of my favorite BMWs of all time is the 2002 Turbo. This was BMW's first turbocharged car, and it made a whopping 170 horsepower. Some big power numbers, eh? Sorry, I know it's like a long time ago. Anyways, although the 2002 is really special, that's not the car we're going to talk about today. We are going to talk about the 2002 Ti Diana. Now, to celebrate the marriage of race, and I'm probably going to butcher this, Hubert Hane to Diana Corner, 12 custom 2002 Ti models were built, with changes including twin headlights in the front from the 2800 CS and leather interior and Italian aluminium wheels. Each of the 12 cars were painted in a different color, and there is only 4 known remaining 2002 Dianas, making them crazy desirable and expensive. Next up is the E23 745i. Now, in 1983, BMW South Africa presented a special and significant car they called the 745i. It got its power from a naturally aspirated straight 6, the M88 engine. Yes, the one you can find in the famous M1 supercar. The engine produced 286 horsepower. Now, this engine was one of the craziest engines BMW had back in the early 80s, and BMW SA thought that it would be a great idea to fit this race engine to their most luxurious sedan. Now, this weird combination actually worked, and the car was impressively fast. The 745i won South Africa's Touring Car Championship, becoming the first 7 Series sedan to win a major race series. Only 209 745i's were ever built and sold, and they were only available to the South African market. Next, yes, we are going on to yet another South African only BMW, the Triple 3i. You see, the E30 M3 never came to South Africa, but luckily for our loyal BMW fanboys here in South Africa, BMW South Africa had a way to make up for this, and it was called the Triple 3i. BMW South Africa wanted to make their SA customers happy, so they partnered with BMW Motorsport and Alpina to develop a super rare and unique to South Africa 3 Series. Now, instead of the 4-cylinder that powered the E30 M3, the Triple 3i was powered by a 3.2-litre straight 6 from the 733i. Now, the Triple 3i made 200 horsepower, and only 204 units were ever produced. Onto a real M car. This is the E36 M3, as I'm sure you can see, but this one is a bit more special than your average E36. Why? Well, this is the E36 M3 GT. Only 356 units of the GT model was produced. So, what makes this GT car so special? Well, it was built to homologate the E36 for FIA and IMSA GT racing. So what's the differences between this and a normal Eurospec M3, you might ask? Well, firstly, the S50 engine in the M3 GT had a higher compression ratio and different camshafts, which means she made 295 horsepower, which is 13 more than the normal Eurospec and 50 more than the crappy ones the people got in the US. Oh, and another interesting fact is all 356 models were painted in British racing green. Now, from one super special M3 to another. This is the BMW M3 CRT, a must-have for all the collectors of the V8 powered M3. CRT stands for Carbon Racing Technology, which can give you a clue to what makes this car different from a normal E90. Yes, it has some carbon fiber parts, and this saved a whopping 155 pounds from the normal M3. Now, only 67 of these models were ever made, making them really rare and expensive. Now one of these can go for up to $300,000, which I personally feel is a bit much for a car that only saved £155. I know they only made like 67 of them, but damn, that's a lot of money for an E90. Anyways, okay, now for the last M3 on the list, and this one is crazy rare. This is the E46 M3 GTR, one of the craziest homologation specials ever to come out of this German manufacturer. BMW claimed to offer 10 cars for sale to the general public at a very high price of £250,000 each, but only 6 cars were ever produced, of which 3 were development prototypes. Now with the M3 GTR, they didn't just change the color and added little extra horses, they went all out. Firstly, the body kit, it's hard to miss. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, where the normal E46 M3 was powered by a high revving 3.2 litre straight 6. This one had a 4 litre V8 engine that retained the race car's dry sump oil system and was slightly detuned from 444 horsepower to 382 at 7,000 RPM. The transmission was a 6-speed manual, and the differential was the same variable locking unit used in the M3 GTR race car. Now there is way more to say about this car, and if you've got some time, do some extra research, but this is one unbelievably special M car. Anyways, I don't like making crazy long videos. There is a bunch more really cool, really special and rare BMWs I would like to talk about, but I don't want to stretch the video out to 10 minutes just to make a 10-minute video. So if you are interested and you want to see more of these BMWs, I'll make another video. Just leave like a comment saying I want more, or give us more, something in that line, and I'll make you another one. Alright, now if you enjoyed this video, please have a like and subscribe. If you did like it, I've got many more videos that's like the same sort of thing, so just go through my channel. I'm sure you'll like something. I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers, eh?